Okay, we are streaming.
Hello, YouTube.
Yes.
Okay. Looks like we're live.
Linda, did we get any notice regarding Nina or Sadie?
They are joining us now.
Okay. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Hello.
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 Good evening.
How are you? Good evening.
Oh, I forgot my flag. Does someone have a flag?
You know, today I do not. I forgot mine
Hold
too.
on. I can get it. Whoops. Okay, I've got it. So before we do roll call, can I get a volunteer to lead the Pledge of Allegiance? Okay, I'll lead it this time. Okay, I'm calling the meeting to order, and our roll call, Commissioner Sadie Navarro.
Here, present.
Commissioner Nina Herrera,
Present.
Commissioner Jason Hayes,
Present.
Vice Chair Joe Ponce,
Present.
and Chair Sandy Richards is me, and I'm present. Okay, everyone, please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance
Pledge allegiance
To the flag.
to the flag of the United
to the United
States of America and to the
and to the
republic
republic for
for
which it
which it
stands,
stands, one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
With liberty.
liberty and justice for all.
for all.
Okay. So now we have approval of the agenda. Have people had a chance to look at the agenda?
Yes.
Okay, so we just need a motion to approve the agenda.
I make a motion.
Okay, so I think Nina moved. Jason, would you second? Okay. Jason second. Okay. Commissioner Navarro, what is your vote?
Pass the minutes, accept the minutes, the agenda?
Yeah, pass the agenda. Okay, so your vote is yes?
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner Herrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayes,
Yes.
Commissioner Ponce, okay, and I vote yes, so it's unanimous. Okay, and now we have our public statements. Are there any public statements for us today?
We did not receive any public statements for tonight.
Okay. So moving forward, our cultural arts liaisons report.
And we do not have our cultural liaisons joining us tonight.
Okay. We have one item on the consent calendar, and that is to approve the minutes for September 15, 2020 for the Parks Wellness Recreation Commission meeting. So I'll entertain a motion.
I put a motion for the to approve the minutes for September 15th.
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Navarro? How do you
Yes.
vote? Okay, Commissioner Herrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayes,
Yes.
Commissioner Vice Chair Ponce,
Yes.
and I'm a yes too. The minutes are unanimously approved. So we don't have anything under new business. We have continued business. So what about number 2, proposed renovation projects for the Prop 68 per capita grant?
Okay, so based on the this body's recommendation for the Lane Park, excuse me, for the per capita grant, you had 3 projects that you felt were the priority in dealing with safety and reducing liability to the city. So we recommended this to City Council. It's going to be recommended to the City Council at the next meeting on October the 19th. And the top 3, let's give a reminder that were consideration were in order. First priority was the renovation of the playground top lot at Pioneer Park, the renovation of the walking path lighting along the walkway at Las Palmas Park, and the renovation repair of the roof at Recreation Park. So we are going to make the recommendation to move forward with the first priority, which is the renovation of the Pioneer Park playground top lot area. So at the next City Council meeting, an agenda a report has been drafted and made, so they'll discuss it, and hopefully they will agree with the commission and approve that particular project. Any particular questions? Okay.
Okay, hearing no questions, we'll move to number 3, statewide park development and community revitalization SPP grant.
Okay, so we are starting to put the applications together for the grant, for this particular grant. The applications are going to be due on December the 14th. And as a reminder, what we're going to do for this grant, we're going to reapply 3 of the parks that did not get funded the last time around, which is Recreation Park, the Pioneer Park, and Las Palmas Park. All the amenities that were included in the last round of applications will be the same. There is no major change. There is just a few little tweaks to the application, but basically it is the same application. We are also going to submit 2 new applications for new park development. The first one will be behind Recreation Park and along the Tacoma Wash. And that grant will build a walking and bike trail along the path, along with other amenities, water, lighting, some light exercise equipment, and some type of signage that lets the people who visit the site what this area looked like and what it was in the past and so forth, some informational type of signage. The second one is the empty lot that the city owns off San Fernando Park, off San Fernando Road. And that those amenities that we're including in that application would include a amphitheater stage, a performing stage, include a Mesoamerican court, ball game court, will include a skateboarding type of feature, not a full park, but some features that will involve that skaters could participate there. Include again a tot lot, a playground area, all the other amenities, water fountains, benches, and lighting in throughout the park. So that is a new addition to our park system if we get funded. We are going to start doing some community outreach for both these parks to get the stakeholders involved to help us with the design of the amenities that we're talking about. For example, for the park off San Fernando Road, we're thinking to involve all the cultural community agencies like the Achuchas, like the Mesoamerican Ball Game Association that's here in San Fernando, like Olin, the Florico Group, that all have some type of performance and cultural mission to get their input of what type of stage, what type of sound, what type of lighting we should include in all those facilities. And I would also like some members of the commission to be involved in these meetings. There will be virtual meetings because we cannot meet personally right now, but we will have a virtual Zoom meeting, and the date is to be determined yet, but it will happen within the next couple of months. The other meeting will also include stakeholders like the Pacoima Beautiful organization that has had a lot of say with the development of the Pacoima Wash Natural Park off 8th Street, and other agencies like the Santa Monica Conservancy organization that has a lot of input about how trails should be built and so forth, and also a lot of any other individuals like bike enthusiasts, walking groups, biking groups, to get them involved with also to help us with the design of this new park. And again, those invites will be going out shortly as soon as we nail down the date for these meetings. And again, would like the commission to be involved in those meetings. I'm happy to answer any questions regarding the SPP grants.
I just have a process question, which is, we can't have more than two commissioners at the meetings at any one time. Is that correct?
Well, no, because this is a community.
Oh, okay.
So it's where there's no business going to be discussed or anything like that.
Okay.
The topic is going to be the park development and helping with the design. So that and we're inviting you as the public to participate in the meeting.
Are there other questions? You want to raise your hand if you have a question? Or Nina, just tell us if you have a question.
Yeah, I have a question. When did you say you'll know when the meetings will be held?
Within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to nail down a date for both these meetings. I want to have a series of meetings to involve as many people as possible. I want to have one in the evening to get individuals that are actually still working to be able to participate in the meeting. They'll probably be in this around 6:30 to 7 range, and they'll last anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. I also want to do some meetings on the weekend to get more families be able to participate in the meetings as well. So, and again, the meetings won't last more than an hour and a half tops. But
Okay.
it has not been finalized yet.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, other questions? All right, so now we're at virtual programming.
Okay, I'm going to share a screen with you guys. Do I have? Yeah, I do, right? Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find it. Let me see here. Bear with me, please. There we go. Okay, so this is our flyer that is announcing the Dia de los Muertos virtual festival. It's gonna go out, if it's not already posted on the city website, it'll be posted very soon. But we are gonna do a promotion campaign in the San Fernando Sun that will publish it and also do it via email to all their subscribers. We're going to start this Thursday and go on to every Thursday until October the 29th, letting people know of all the activities that they could participate in. The fun of the 5K relay walk run, it gives a little blurb, and it tells, then it gives them a link to go to the city website to register, and then they go directly to the website where they could register for the run. The Kids Exploration Challenge, which is a kind of a Pokemon type of activity where kids could download the app, and then the challenge is going to be based out of San Fernando Recreation Park. And families could go around to different areas in the park and solve little missions that they call them to go on to the next clue. And we are going to have some prizes for the participants, and we are going to award some prizes to the top finishers of this particular challenge. And the questions that we have made are family orientated and give us some type of. Juan actually did the challenge, and he could explain a little bit more or give more information on that when he's going to be speaking to us later on. But that is again an app that the family could download on a phone and then go to the site, and then as you come close to a mission that it needs to be solved, they'll get an alert on their phone, and they could answer the question or do the activity that's being asked. The Dia de los Muertos altar photo submission. This is also a program or an activity that families get involved. They could build an altar, ofrendas at their own home, take pictures of it, and then send them to us. And then we will post them on our website and let the host city look at all the altars that were built, and hope that we'll have some participation on this particular program. And then the Dia de los Muertos Film Festival also is another program that participants could participate in. We talked about the film festival extensively at other meetings. As of today, we have one submission, and hopefully we'll get more by the due date, which is this Friday. But like always, a lot of people wait for the very last minute to submit their applications. So hopefully we'll get some more. And that is the virtual Dia de los Muertos Festival. Due to COVID, we had to stop a lot of our activities, but we felt that this particular program was important to still try to do some type of activity to engage the community. So we did virtual programming. It's been really a big task trying to get everything, try to fit everything together, being virtual. But staff met the challenge, and now we have this program. It's going to be a 10-week activity starting on October the 24th and end on November 2nd. So we are looking forward to a lot of participation, get the families out and have something to do, and keep it that, they've been cooped up and really not been able to do anything. So that is our program. Any particular questions regarding the virtual Dia de los Muertos Festival? You're on mute.
Go ahead, Jason.
Thank you. Sorry, could not find. I've only been on Zoom for 8 months teaching. Why couldn't I find the mute button? Sorry about that. Are there? We have the submissions for the photo submissions, and obviously I'm sure we'll get some more film submissions this week. So I have two questions. On the race, run, walk, or relay, is there a place to upload those that are, for those that are running, to upload pictures to say, hey, I ran, or is there a submission? How does that work for those runners?
We have a run a platform. It's called Run Sign Up, and then it is a link that you first need to go to our particular web page, the city website, and then all the different activities will be listed, and each activity has its link.
Okay.
And then from there, it'll take you to the registration website, and there's a lot of options that you could do. You could post your time, you could post your link, you'll get a virtual running bid, and then which you could post on your own social media.
Right.
You could there from that particular platform.
I guess you know, if there's a way to post the photos as the part of that 2-week festival, if we're having the photos from the kids challenge and the altar submission, and then once a film is chosen, we're running it that weekend. If there's pictures of people running too that have that, you know, it's, you know, here's I'm running past downtown, woo, you know, whatever. It's just fun to see. That's all.
Definitely, we will definitely be monitoring those third-party platforms and getting those pictures and posting them on our city website.
Cool. On the other, this is going out, you said it'll be on the website tomorrow. Are we, with regard to the film festival, are we posting that link again? I know it ran for a day on the city's Instagram. I can no longer find it on the city website. Is there a plan to sort of push that this week, since the deadline is Friday?
Yes, I will definitely reach out to our social media person to let him know to start pushing out.
Just to remind people, because that, you know, it never hurts to have a reminder out there.
Right.
Cool. Thank you.
Does anyone else have a question? Commissioner Herrera, Commissioner Navarro, Commissioner Ponce? Vice Chair Ponce?
No questions, thank you.
No questions.
Okay. And I have no questions. Thank you so much. That looks great. So now our next exciting program, Community Theater Program report.
Okay. There hasn't been any action since our last meeting. Unfortunately, I've been really swamped trying to get everything together with not only the virtual program, but another program that we're working on. So I really haven't had the time to sit down and push out a meeting, but definitely I will work in the next week to get a date. I'll reach out to the ad hoc committee and find out their availability. I know that Sadie, Tuesdays are bad for you. So I know that is not a good day, and Wednesdays is a bad day for Jason. So, oh no, that changed?
Not anymore.
Okay, great.
Sorry. I was in a class and the class ended.
Okay, all right. So then I will look at next week or so, find out a date and reach out so when we could have a meeting again.
Any comments or questions, commissioners?
None.
No comment.
Okay. Department's response to COVID-19.
Okay, this is another big program that the department has been working on. We have been tasked to administer the resident food distribution program. And on Saturday, October the 17th, we will be handing out 114 meal boxes or food boxes to the residents who have actually registered for this program. And so we are been busy getting the food together, ordering the food. We are going to pick it up tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we're going to pack it up, get everything packed up. And then on Saturday, actually distribute the food. The program is going to be from 9 to 11. But it's important to let everybody know that it is a registered only program. You cannot come in and say, oh, I'm a resident. I would like to get a meal, a box of food. On that particular day, you will not be able to get a food, but you could still register for the program if you have not registered already. We are going to do these programs about as soon as we have enough people for the next round, we'll do it again. So I know for our next round, we have about maybe 44 families that have already registered. That's going to be our next time we do the distribution. So I invite anybody who has not registered for the program to go to the city website, just click on the link. It's a real simple self verification form. You fill out, you submit it, and then you'll be eligible to receive a meal box, a food meal box the next time we do it. We don't have a date yet for the next one, but we'll definitely let people know when that comes up again. Also, the city is, and the department is working with LA Care Health Organization to provide a free flu clinic on October the 22nd. And people could come by and register the day of, but they are requesting pre-registration. You just could go to LA Care and register for the flu clinic. You could select San Fernando, and then you could register and then come by. So that is going to happen on Friday, October the 22nd. And then we just do any other task or special event that comes up that is COVID related. We are working on a couple other programs that are going to help. One is the Learning Center. We are looking at having a center where kids come by if they don't have access to Wi-Fi or a computer, just Wi-Fi, or a space to do their homework and study. They could come by to the park and do their homework and do that. So that's another program that we're working on. We just need to install the Wi-Fi at both parks for guests to use the Wi-Fi. Those are what the department is doing in the COVID response program.
Okay, comments or questions?
No questions.
Go ahead, Commissioner Herrera.
Oh, no, I have none.
Oh, you have no questions. Vice Chair Ponce.
No, I just want to say thank you, Julian, and the city of San Fernando for, I know it's really tough right now, tough times, and what the city is doing, whatever we can to help out. It helps, trust me. And I think I just see it more and more. So I see more people out there really just struggling out there. I got to say we're going to be in for a long, even next year, because I just see a lot of people going through a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
It just breaks my heart. But thank you, Julian, and the city of San Fernando for everything that you guys are doing.
No, staff have really been very, very helpful. I mean, they just picked up the ball and started working and getting all the logistics together. I think we work as a team, and I think I'm very, very fortunate to have such dedicated staff.
Well, I'm proud of the city of San Fernando. I do brag about the city of San Fernando, and it's good to see that we're doing something for our patrons here. So thank you.
Commissioner Hayes, did you have a comment or question?
Vice Chair Ponce said it better than I could. So I second everything he said.
Commissioner Navarro, any questions?
Same. Thank you very much for everything you guys are doing. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, yeah, we'll get the word out about the flu clinic and the register for the food if they need it. So Lane Park Revitalization Project number 7.
Okay, the Lane Park Revitalization Project. Well, I was happy to announce that we had a virtual walkthrough of all the contractors who design contractors, because at this phase right now we are doing the design phase. At the virtual walkthrough, we had over 30 participants representing about 21 firms interested in providing a design of for the park, all the amenities that this grant is going to be able to provide. So we did have that. Our next phase is that the RFP from these firms is going to be due on October the 24th, or excuse me, the 23rd, somewhere around there. And then a panel of city staff will review all the submissions and then select a firm to design the project. And then the project in the design phase will do a preliminary design of what they're envisioning, what the park will look like. This body will have a chance to review that, look at that, make their recommendations, and then it will go back to the firm to tweak it, add some modifications if any suggestions were made. Then it would come back and go to City Council for a review, and then go back again if Council has any recommendations or have any ideas change a little bit, we could do that. The firm will have one last opportunity to provide all those modifications, and then on or about the June, May-ish, more or less, is when we expect the final design to be completed. And once the completion of the design is made, then we will go out to bid for the contractor to build the activities and programs. I could entertain any questions the commission may have.
Okay. Commissioner Navarro, any questions?
I have no questions, but I'm excited to see how the Lane Park's gonna turn out. So.
Commissioner Herrera, any questions?
No questions.
Commissioner Hayes, any questions?
No questions.
Vice Chair Ponce, any questions?
No questions.
Okay, and I have no questions. I echo Commissioner Navarro. I'm excited to see what will turn out to be. Youth Reinvestment Program.
We skipped Las Palmas.
Sorry, I skipped Las Palmas. Sorry, Las Palmas Park renovation.
Hey, I'm excited about Las Palmas. It's almost done. We have a walkthrough tomorrow to look at. It's called the punch list walkthrough. And basically we go around all the work that has been done, see if any little corrections are needed. And then, the contract will address those corrections. But everything has been completed. The work has been completed. The kitchen has been remodeled. The banquet room has been remodeled, has done the flooring, the painting. So that looks great. The lobby has also been remodeled, painted, and the security glass has been installed. It looks really nice, really neat. And then the ADA doors have been installed. So we have automatic door openers at the front entry as you come in, the entry into the patio leading to the restrooms, and both the women's and men restrooms also have automatic door openers. So now our seniors who have that use walkers or in wheelchairs could just press a button and the door will open. They could go in and walk out. without any care. Each of the doors have sensors that do not close if someone's in the way. So that is a safety precaution that keeps seniors safe, because at times, they take a little longer to move through the door opening. So, that sensor will not close unless it is clear. So we're happy with that. So I am very happy that we're closed. And actually it's ahead of schedule. It was expected to close around the 29th of this month, but it is ahead of schedule, and we're excited to go through the walkthrough. Hopefully there's not that many corrections to be made, and then it would be turned over to us. So any questions regarding the Las Palmas renovation?
Okay, Commissioner Navarro, any questions?
No questions.
Commissioner Herrera, any questions?
No questions.
Commissioner Hayes, any questions?
No question. Congratulations. I'm excited to see it.
Vice Chair Ponce?
Same here. Congratulations. I'm glad it's all taken care of now. Can't wait to go down there and check it out.
Well, I got to give kudos to Juan. He was the lead on that. He kept the contractor moving.
All right, wonderful.
Thank you, Juan. Okay, now Youth Reinvestment Grant Program.
Okay, the Youth Reinvestment Grant Program. As you know, it's a partnership with the Taitavan Band of Mission Indians and their nonprofit group called the TUSYNC Culture and Community Service Program. They developed a program called TUSYNC. It is, they're on their third cohort or their third activity class. They have a total of 16 youth involved in the program. The youth participate in a variety of cultural programming that will help the individual maintain their cultural identity, achieve academic success, and reduce recidivism if needed. Hopefully not. They participate in workshops to make different type of workshops that build and strengthen leadership responsibilities. They teach them about healthy eating and how cultural is a very important element in the indigenous community. They learn about the Americas. They learn about how Native American women have made contributions to their own community and the community at large. They have weekly tutoring sessions with UCLA students that come and help them with the tutoring. They also involve families to include that cohesiveness and that strengthening bonds to fortify the family union and the community at large. Families are invited to a monthly cultural nights that involve the parent and the youth to build the relationships among the family unit. So they've been doing that all month of September, and all the particular programs that they have. Any particular question? Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. They have they secured they did an MOU with the San Fernando Police Department that will provide referrals to the program. They accept referrals from anyone. So if you know of a youth who may benefit from this particular program, please steer them our way. They do not have to be a Native American, but it is geared for the Native American community. But they definitely is not a requirement to participate in the program. I'm happy to answer any questions regarding the TUSYNC Youth Empowerment Program.
Okay, Commissioner Navarro?
No questions right now. Thank you.
Commissioner Herrera?
No questions. Just have a comment that I really love that program. I think it's great. That's it. Thank you.
Commissioner Hayes?
No question.
Vice Chair Ponce?
No questions. Thank you.
And I have no questions. So now we move on to staff communication.
Okay, thank you very much. At this time, I would like to introduce Juan Salas. He is the Community Services Supervisor, and he's going to provide some information about the programs he is doing for the department and the city at large. Juan, take it away.
Thank you, Julian. Good evening, everybody. The last time I saw everyone at the meeting was in February, back when nobody even knew what Zoom was. Here we are. Yeah, I can't wait to show off the Las Palmas Park. It definitely has a way more welcoming and clean front lobby. So I can't wait to show it to all of you. I'm going to begin with a few senior related, older adult related programs. The first one is our Cyber Seniors. Cyber Seniors is an organization that provides tools and resources for older adults where they can learn how to better use technology. Every program we alternate between English and Spanish. So the next one is going to be on Tuesday, October 27th at 1 p.m. All of these flyers all these flyers will be posted online. So if they're not already, so I'll just show them to you just so you know what they look like. That one's going to be Tuesday, October 27th at 1 p.m. And it's going to be for the Spanish speakers. We're also going to be having Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos Medicare drive-through on Friday, October 30th at Las Palmas Park from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we're going to be encouraging all older adults to drive by, come dressed in their Halloween costumes. We're going to have a photo booth so they can take photos safely within their cars with their costumes. And we'll also be having mariachi for 2 hours. One of our sponsors, partners, managed to have a mariachi band for 2 hours. So all are welcome to come. And we'll have Medicare experts there to answer any questions older adults may have. Finally, we have stress management with Rosa Singer. One of our other partners, Regal Medical Group, managed to have a psychotherapist have a virtual conversation to effectively manage stress. That one's going to be November 12th, which is a Thursday from 11 to 12 p.m. And there will be raffles as well given at this one. So all of that should be up or should be going up pretty soon on our website. Like Julian said, I'm the community services supervisor, so I also oversee the senior club. The senior club right now is having a raffle. Due to COVID, obviously, the senior club themselves aren't handling the raffles, but on any regular year, they raffle off TVs or other electronics to fundraise for the club. And the raffle is going to be happening in December. So pretty soon we're going to be posting that up on our website on the Recreation Department website, so that all of San Fernando residents, actually everybody, can be able to purchase tickets online. And we're going to live stream the raffle December 16th. So all that information will be up pretty soon. I'm also in charge of the teen club. The teen club is called the Teens for a Better Community. Right now, we just had our first meeting in the month of September, and we have a ton of new and excited teens that are willing to volunteer. Sadly, we can't physically do it, so we're doing other types of activities. One of them that's coming up is we're going to be doing a costume drive. So what we're going to be doing is asking local, obviously all the teens and locals if they have any new or gently used costumes. The drop-off locations are going to be at the Visa, at 2 sites. One of them is going to be at Visa at Vaughn International Studies Academy in Pacoima, and we will be hosting it next week at Rec Park. So all that information is going to be up pretty soon. So if you do know of anybody that has any new or gently used costumes for kids, we're going to be giving them out to those kids in need. We also are in the, I guess, pilot stage of creating a pen pal program. So what we're going to be doing is creating a multi-generational pen pal programs of number one, to have the youth interact and share in, stories and information with older adults. And at the same time, helping our U.S. Postal Service by giving them some more work and buying more stamps. That one's in the pilot program, in the pilot stage. So what we're going to be doing first is trying it out with within the teens themselves first. Like I said, with the TVC, we get kids from all over, not just from San Fernando High School, but I think in this year, we've gotten about 8 different high schools, so different students from 8 different high schools. So they don't necessarily all know each other. So we figured, hey, why don't we do the pilot program and have them get to know each other via letter? And then same with the seniors. All the seniors that have already shown interest, we're going to have them write letters amongst each other first. And once we work out all the kinks and everything else, we're going to go live citywide with the program and have it be open to anyone that's interested in being in the pen pal program. What else was I gonna say with the pen pal? Oh yes, and our ultimate goal is to promote this program with the homebound seniors that are receiving lunches, which are, I think there are about 300 seniors in San Fernando that receive home delivered meals. So our ultimate goal is to obviously have our teens and older adults write letters to them as well. So that's like the ultimate goal, but obviously it's, little baby steps. So that's the goal with that. And that we'll be promoting that at the end of October, beginning of November, citywide. Julian basically mentioned all the other events that we're doing. The one that I am also taking the lead on is the Kids Exploration Run. So like Julian said, it's an application, an app called Agents of Discovery. If y'all are interested, please download the app. It's Agents of Discovery, and it's this app has been, I guess, purchased or used by different parks throughout the city of County of LA. Reseda Park being one, and Hanson Dam being the other. So if you do download it, even though ours isn't up live yet, you could see the other challenges in other nearby parks. The neat thing about it is that yes, you do have to be. It's a geolocation, so you do have to be in the park. But if you do download it and you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll show you how to skip that step of being physically there, and so you could see and try it out yourself on the comfort of your own home. Just don't tell nobody. The app will tell us if they were physically there or not. We will be giving out prizes. The prizes are still to be determined. And along with that, we also received a grant from LAEP. So within this fiscal year, we're aiming to do it in November and December. We're working on creating Mommy and Me, or Parent and Me, or Grandparent and Me painting class for children aimed at 0 to 5-year-olds. And also doing the other program, which I can't think at the moment what it is. I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'm a little nervous. But there's 2 programs. There's 2 programs that we'll be working with LAEP, where we will be. The other one's called Jingo. It's not quite bingo, but what it is, it's again aimed at 0 to 5-year-olds. It's where parents and a child will be giving clues, and using those clues, they will be putting them in a bingo type card, and prizes and fun will be had by all. And that'll be a Christmas themed one, so it'll be sometime in December. And all of that information will be up shortly within the next month. And that's all I have as far as upcoming events.
Okay, comments or questions for Mr. Salas? Commissioner Navarro?
All of it sounds very amazing. Great job, Juan. Very cool.
Thank you.
Commissioner Herrera,
No questions. I think it's great.
Commissioner Hayes,
Wonderful. Sounds great.
You're good.
Commissioner Vice Chair Ponce.
Good job, Juan, but no other question, but good job.
Yeah, I echo that, and I have no questions, but very exciting stuff. Okay, Commissioner comments. Are there any other staff communications?
Oh, I have something.
Okay,
Just wanted to let everybody know that Thursday, October 15th, the city of San Fernando will be participating in the Great Shakeout, and actually the entire state of California. So each department will be conducting or going through the drill, and it'll be at 10:15 a.m. So wherever you are on that day at 10:15, it's a good time to try and do a little drill and be prepared. So that's all I have for today.
yeah, thank you. So Commissioner comments. We'll start with Vice Chair Ponce. Any comments?
No comments.
Okay. Commissioner Jason Hayes.
My only comments are thank you again for those that shared, and thanks for being here and those watching. And I would just say, hope everybody got the census filled out, and also to go vote. November 3rd is coming up. Get out there and vote.
Commissioner Herrera.
No comments.
Okay. Commissioner Navarro.
I want to repeat what Commissioner Hayes said. Please go vote. Vayan a votar, por favor. Please, please, please. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah. And I have no comments except to add, yes, please vote, and yes, please do fill out the census. Okay, so if we have items for the next regular meeting, it will be November 10th, 2020. I guess we would just email them in if we have items for the agenda. Okay, great. Okay, anything else that we need to do before we adjourn? Okay, who would like to move for adjournment?
Move to adjourn.
I second the motion.
Second. I was trying to say it, I just couldn't get it unmuted. Jason, I'm with you there. Couldn't find the mute button.
Commissioner Navarro,
I agree.
Commissioner Herrera,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayes,
Yes.
Vice Chair Ponce,
Yes.
and I vote yes, and I declare the meeting adjourned.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Thank you, everyone.
everyone.
Thank
for
you.
staying.
Have a good evening.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Julian.
Bye.
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 Okie dokie. All right. Thank you, Linda.